Man, I really...
This is the Hound Pit's pub.
Nostalgia really
Closed
plays
for
into
business.
this,
Half the
Jesus.
district marked off as dead.
This was so
Flag.
epic last
We're
time
right under the
I played
Lord
this.
Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
I distinctly remember that being like super epic. It's still pretty epic.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the watch
I was like, oh
will
my
break in
god,
with
I'm gonna
swords
climb
drawn.
that.
And now that
I'm
you've
gonna
escaped,
climb that so hard, and then I
Lord
wasn't able
Regent's
to
going
climb
to
it.
be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Sick. Where am I able to climb this? Let's pick up this book. I'm not gonna read it though. Pick up this book. Also not gonna read it. Okay. Okay. Nice. I might be able to climb this. No, I can't. Damn it. Alright.
It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong
Yes,
and
we will.
quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
Yeah,
This isn't one of your
I do.
fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Yes, he
Only
has.
with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? And be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess. Perfect. Thank you, Cole.
You're welcome.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Nice.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Makes it so that you could like instantly put anybody to sleep. Normally you have to do a headshot, but with this one you could do like a toe shot or an arm shot or something like that. But I think I'm good enough to make headshots, you know? I'm a god after all. Yeah, I'm trying to be non-lethal, so I could only buy sleep darts.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
I'm gonna look around for a little bit.
Very well. You know
Steal some
best.
gold off of you
Let
guys.
me know if you need anything more.
Say he killed the Emperor.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated booth. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Damn, he drank both the bottles. Maybe it's normal to drink full bottles of alcohol? Okay. Oh, here's the song. What?
What do you do with a drunken whaler? What do you do with a drunken whaler? What will you do with a drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him the hungry rats for dinner. Feed the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a second, throw him over. Stuff him in a second, throw him over. Stuff him in a second, throw him over early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey and up she rises early in the
Morning. Nice. I don't think that's the full song though. Sounds like the first verse. Nice,
Attention,
man.
Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver.
They couldn't even be bothered to clean the cobwebs? You sons of bitches. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Slit his throat with a rusty cleaver, slit his throat. The cleaver slit his throat with a rusty cleaver, hey in the morning. Hey 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 ha. Oh. Oops. That would be behind me. Nice.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello.
Your life has taken a turn, has it
What was
not?
your name again?
The Empress is
The
dead.
Dark
Her
God
precious
or
daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you
Dark
will play
Matter
a pivotal
God? I don't
role
remember.
in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces
It's
in
a
the
cool
world
tattoo.
and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And
Really like
now,
that tattoo.
These forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Yeah, so now I could teleport. Whenever there's arrows, that means I could just climb. It'll auto climb. I can do it. Ah, come on. It's not letting me, it's not giving me the option to mantle. Give me the option to mantle. Don't be a pussy. Okay. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. You cannot say, oh. I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother. But I'm gonna put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. They're in like a little brothel, prostitute home. Woo! Nice. Here's Campbell. Wait, why is he angry? What is that? Watchtowers in a house? Why would he be throwing that? Is that me? Who is that little guy? The features are very featureless. It does seem to have a coat. A trench coat kind of thing, though. Could be me or could be literally any other character in this goddamn game. These guys are killing people just because they're sick. Which, I mean, hey, he's keeping themselves 6 feet apart, so good on them.
In the days that follow, Your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart,
Oh, yeah, he just
you'll
gives
hear
me the
many
Empress's
secrets,
heart
and it will guide you
with her
toward
vocal
my
cords like
no
sewed
matter
into
how
it.
they may be hidden.
And I have to squish it every time I want her to
Listen
talk
to
to
the
me.
heart
It's
now.
fucked up.
And find another rune.
Yep. Get that heart. It'll tell me whatever I need to know. And then let's have this up. I don't know if it'll be able to come out in the recording because the audio is coming out of my controller. Everything that the heart is saying. Yep, these are all the power-ups. Agility, rage. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade anything.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Okay. It wasn't a dream. What the hell is this? Mystical wolf artifact? Bone charm, yep. Please give small buffs. Whoa, why is there so much stuff? The hell? I don't remember ever getting I don't remember ever getting a deluxe version of this game. And I also don't remember ever getting this kind of stuff before. That's weird. I will read through everything. Guns a-blazing.
Use it.
Why?
He can't
Sleeps
sleep
in
in
the boat?
regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
So where does he sleep? Ah, he sleeps right here, I see.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a
Except
private
I won't
journal.
kill him,
Once you
haha.
eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it
I will
contains
make his
Emily's
life a living
location.
hell, but I will not kill
Recovering
him.
her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of
Don't talk to me, bitch. Okay, what do you want to say?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer.
Yep.
That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him?
Sure, man.
You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I barely got out of prison. I don't have another profession yet. God. And here's where I was at the beginning when I was fucking
It'll be a
around.
rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
Granny Rags.
Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Alright.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy. What was that? Keep them in the boat.
I didn't see you.
Shit in it as it is.
You were alerted because you got all 3 maxed out.
1, 2, 3,
I will restart though.
Just die!
Yeah, I know.
Have shit in it as it is. 1, 2, 3, heave!
Nice.
I think my wife and I will be able to ride this thing out. The plague
Oh
has to
my god,
pass.
seriously?
Thanks to High Overseer Campbell
Alright, this is far
for
enough.
the generous loan of their services.
What in the fuck is that?
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Sorry, I can't help
Please
you.
clear the area.
Some folks
when
needed
a
the food I
motorized
had, and I
carriage or
gave it away.
stiltwalker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing
You're a
the
good
way.
guy.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Hello, Granny Rags.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen. Dear,
Yep.
is that you, my dear husband?
Yes, it is.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Sure, man. Let me save because I want to do this stealthily.
Let us in, Granny.
Okay, it's giving me 2 sleep darts right here.
We're here to do your washing.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
They are sad.
We're here to take your money, Granny.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's been digging for 80 years. Must have found something. Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rules. What the run off? Here you are.
I
Somebody,
missed.
get over here.
God damn it, alright.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
We're wasting our time. Someone's about to get shanked. Here you are.
Fuck.
Come on, let's get this guy. I'm gonna dump this.
They can't see me, that's the whole thing.
I bet she can't even
They have
hear
no
us.
idea who I am.
Blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid either.
Have it your way.
Did he see me? I don't think he saw me. He was alerted, but he didn't see me. Here you go, 3 men's bodies. You can do whatever you want with them. Are you gonna take a piss?
I'm trapped.
Kinda hard to tell.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
I'm trapped.
Nice.
Hey. I'm trapped.
I owe you, brother.
You're welcome,
I want to
brother.
ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business.
Discount?
Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies.
Do, 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 do. What would you do with a drunken sailor? With a drunken sailor, what would you do? Early in the morning. Hey, hey, I'm up and rising, hey. Been rising, jingle. And rising early in the morning. Nice. Get this safe.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essence? That means
With rubbing alcohol or white...
all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
My man.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
Oh,
I
he's
hope
married.
not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Alright, I won't kill you then. Woo!
What will I do now?
Oh shit.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle. What? Oh no!
Fuck.
Someone help!
God damn it. Alright. I have to wait through that whole thing again. Now I'll know to save once the fucking conversation's over. Jesus Christ. Don't you dare do a 360! I think she saw me. Okay, so there's no way to check if I've been seen or not. That's only a Dishonored 2 thing. I looked all over the settings, but I couldn't find anything. So yeah. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. Maybe it's there somewhere, but I couldn't find it. Can they see through glass? I mean, a normal human could, but can they? Ah, you piece of shit.
Something.
Are you kidding me?
Get it!
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to choke them out if they saw me. So I think I'm good.
It was not a gradual migration. Would they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Get these guts. Research money. I got money. Nice. Oh. Actually, I think 3 electricity things means they're alerted. So I guess that means I'm not a ghost anymore, huh?
You should be. I can smell you from here.
Especially because that maid actually saw me too.
Stupid goddamn. Have that son of Harlan, you got it right.
It's cool that I could teleport with people though. It's a really cool power to have. Alright then. I guess I need to be closer to start the dialogue. Or not. They might not give a fuck about me, I guess.
Well, is it on? What's it look like? Blow off, Hayburn. Go on. Toss the damn rat already. Never gets old.
Beautiful. Damn.
Come on, let's get
Really thought that worked. Oh my.
Cross the line, and you'll have your throat cut. Get off, blowhard.
Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish.
Hey up. Don't be sour.
Say, when's Slackjaw coming?
Not till the next batch of elixirs done.
You'll want to check on things.
Then you better get all your shit
Oh,
together, huh?
thank God.
Not fast enough.
You fucking kidding me?
Shut this bastard up for the hagfish.
Alright. What are the odds of that happening? God damn it.
Word is, he's like a phantom, with an army of shadows in front of him.
That guy down?
This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals.
Bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Down ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room. Say, when's Slackjaw coming? It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the forest?
With them weepers and wild hounds.
That's what they say. Perfect place for a
There
big
should be a
killer.
guy right here. Fuck.
Well.
God
Somebody
damn it.
get over here.
How the fuck did you even see me, man? Jesus, alright.
Word is, he's like a phantom, with an army of shadows in front of him.
That guy down? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
This is one odd bird.
Nice.
Consorts with crazies, does rituals and like bone charms.
Alright, fast, efficient. Fast, efficient.
Touched by the outsider, given dark powers.
Slit your throat across the branch.
Well, that gave him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
Oh, God. Don't you dare turn around, other guy. I let go too soon. You kidding me?
What the? Come on, let's get this guy.
Ah, I can't dodge it. God damn it. Alright. That was perfect, though.
Phantom with an army of shadows.
That guy down? Ain't he just a... What's this business? Is anyone there? Somebody, get him! I know something's up. Cut this bastard up to the hack! I'll stick you!
Alright.
Phantom with an army of shadows.
Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
This is one-odd bird. Sorts with crazies, does rituals and bone.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Down ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outside he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room.
Well, that gave him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
No.
Is it true that he lives in the flood?
Ah, Jesus
with them
Christ.
weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
Nice. Ooh. Did he see a body? He did not. What are the odds?
Let's get this guy. I'm gonna loot your corpse.
The odds of that happening. What do you guys think something's up? Literally covered all my tracks. There isn't even a single body out in the open. You guys, whoops. I guess I'm not a ghost this time.
Go into cages, and off to the flooded district. Keep skulking around. This better not be a joke.
Oh no, they saw me. Alright, try that again, but this time it work. Don't you do this to me. Thank you very much. Nice. Five, 660. It's one digit too many. 287. Nice. I thought it did look kind of out of place.
Plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20, plus 2 elixir.
Looked like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your pockets?
Let it go.
I see some...
Kidding me? I was about to save your life.
Got me. Come on, let's get this guy. Gonna feed you. Gone. Where'd you?
Alright, you guys are criminals. I thought I could save you. Who was it that I could save then? I know there's somebody I could save from betrayal.
Come on. What's the tick? Don't let him get caught. Oh, I'll find you.
That's good enough.
I hear the second day is when the skin really
Starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Alright. Freedom.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo.
No problem, man.
What you're
Get
here
out
to
of
do
here.
tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard.
Brand. It sounds painful.
Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretics brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order.
It's taking a piss.
Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the high overseer.
So, who violates our codes
must be
Beautiful.
Remember the 7
Absolutely
strictures, and you
fantastic.
never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Hopefully my timing isn't shit. Nice. So that's what Corvo looks like. Turn around. You bitch. The one thing I told you not to do. Got it. Yeah.
Not a witch! I know her! Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother?
These are the people I
She
gotta
will
save,
burn.
right?
All witches must burn.
Hello?
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
No problem.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203.
203, okay.
Take what you want, and good luck.
Thank you. So 203, huh? Nice. This was worthless. Oh god, okay.
Recite the 7 strictures. I will make it fast.
Restrict the wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches.
Why are they doing that?
What brings calamity in the next?
Alright, I'm gonna go buy more sleeping pills. Be right back, guys. Hold on. Beautiful.
Tonight, but the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
So this stops magic from being able to be used, huh? I see. Oh, there's a key right there, I see. That's a weird place to put it. Now to continue on to the inside of the building. Ooh, here's where some money is. Nice.
attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour and every day of our lives for a moment of weakness or carelessness, that he may enter our hearts. He is subtle, for many do his work.
Okay. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh, you did turn around, but in my favor, nice.
And 70 kinds of spirits which live on and beneath the earth, and the arts and tricks of black magic are without number. And he is, for he has lived long ages before we are born, and will continue thus long.
Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Nice. I'll stay here for now. Shut up.
Curse those fools in Coleridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith. All the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure.
Those fucking
The girl
prostitutes.
has been moved to a safe place.
Look at
Visiting her
him go.
twice a week has given me ample
Yeah, see, look.
opportunity to
The
inspect
drink
the
disappeared from the
facilities, as they
painting.
say. So there's an
Nice.
upside, at least.
Not to the flooded district.
Surely.
Or did he?
I
The
don't know what's
sewers
this
are a
doing.
rat's nest. And once he reached the river, he might have gone anywhere.
Oh, there. He's trying to think about where I went. I'm right here, actually. Right behind you. Yeah, movements of Corvo Altano. Fuck! No, he's dead. Alright, it's just time to deal with the main objective.
Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker.
Man, both glasses, spill the glasses. Spill the glasses.
Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one.
Okay.
No. Ah, here we are.
Could have
Now
killed
if you
him with
join
that by swapping the poison,
Men will come get you when we're finished.
but I don't want to kill either of them.
Meantime,
So before this continues, let's do this.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What on? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here, or we'll have to share with all of them.
Very well, Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
Hopefully I left a good track. Hmm.
Do you like paintings? I've got an early Sokolov around here somewhere. I prefer the early work. Something primal in there, the way the brushwork slashes across the canvas.
I took his painting video.
Where's it gone? Check behind those crates for me, will you?
I don't see it. Never had much time for art myself. I like a good battle scene.
Nice.
Now the rats can fight over you. You have my thanks. Though by all rights, I should probably arrest you. You seem familiar, even with that mask on. No matter. This once I'll just go my own way, and you yours.
Alright. You didn't see me at least, Oh, they're still talking. That's great. Oh, thank God. What the fuck?
I like a good battle scene, though.
Campbell! You snake! I'll see you dead! That might be worth checking out.
Alright, so it doesn't save him if I don't do it in time. Hmm? Wait, did these guys slip and fall? No, they're just unconscious, alright. Alright, Campbell, here you go. Hey, and Conroe got freaking saved. Okay, and then it wants me to blackmail him. Use the Heretics brand on overseas Campbell. Yep, neutralized him. Meet Samuel back in the yard. Okay. Take down every single person in this compound though, so let's do that. Oh, that's good. That works out.
Keen eyes wander tonight, boy. There's word of bad men about. Here's a good boy. Good boy, Justice. Settle down, man. It's only me. Boreal's gone to the flooded district and all the rest of them. So it's just me tonight. What? Don't look at me like that.
Nice. Well, this is cool. What does this do? Oh, it's gonna release all the cages. I don't know about that. Oh, okay, so it should be right here. Account explosive. So look for... Oh my god, okay. So Langton, I don't know what that one is. Wandering Gaze is... Okay. I heard a noise on 2. Ah. No, don't kill anybody. You guys go kill somebody, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Yeah, don't kill anybody, you fucks. Oh, it's not under, it's right here. Was that it? This was not worth it, I'll have you know. Beautifully done. This should also be another perfect ghost run. Non-lethal. Let's see what happens.
It's sick. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yep. Let's go back.
Okay, let's go.
I want to see Faceless. Nice. Dead or unconscious bodies found. That's fine. Nice, nice, nice. Saved Captain Crow. Saved Elsa. I don't know who Elsa is, but branded Campbell. Rescued Griff. Don't know who that is. And then helped Granny. Nice. Elsa. But hell yeah. No alarms, no civilians, no kills. Now if I could just get the dead or unconscious bodies found down to 0, that'd be fucking legendary. But for now, that's good. Let's see what thanks I get for saving this girl's
Admiral
uncle.
Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's
Oh my God.
alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it.
I didn't do that. Did I? Wait, did I do that?
I know you did this for the right reasons.
No,
I
that
want you
looked
to
too
take this as a
too
reward.
bouncy to be me.
It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Nice, 100 points, 100 coins. Beautiful. Well then.